Okay, right. This is the final picture, and there's an order to the pictures. So there's whakapapa, which is who you are. I think mana motohake is who you're born to be. You know, that you're already born that. And the third one, kaitiakitanga, is really how you're going to get there. But Tinorangatiratanga is a beautiful taonga, because this is kind of, it's the help all the way through. So I'm just going to explain to you my elder Uncle Hori Meti, who was the first person that really talked to me about Tinorangatiratanga, so I could understand it and take it and use it and live it. So Tino, he explained, was the absolute divine. And it's that space where you sometimes can sit with the divine in your heart. It can happen in all different things, that you don't have to meditate to do it. You know, my son is, my two sons, or my three sons are surfers, so it can happen to them when they're surfing. It's when you're at your divine passion. And so Tino is your highest self. In the space or the zone where you're totally unaffected by any other human form. It's you. And I guess you could probably be in the earth, but you're definitely sitting in your divine. So Tino is that place. Rangatira. Rangatira is your personal leadership. So it's your ability to sit within your own divine and make free choices for whatever it is that you want. So Tinorangatiratanga, now I have to talk about Nanny Rose again, because she talks about not rangatira, she talks about Ra Natira. And Ra she calls the divine spark. And I understand that. And that is who we are, the divine spark. And without everyone's divine spark, the universe hasn't got the light. So we're all responsible for this. Ra Nati is tribe, and Ra is the light that as a leader you can cause in others from your own divine spark. So it's an interesting word. Tinorangatiratanga is freedom. It's the ability to sit within yourself and choose freely. But I today believe it's an attitude. And it's an attitude, and this is Koro Macwhanga from Rongomaa Wahine, who talked about health, wealth, and happy. And to him, Tinorangatiratanga was those three aspects. So you didn't have to not have cancer to be healthy. It's whatever you see it. Wealth wasn't about necessarily money. It was about the wealth that you feel, and you know that we can feel that just by being loved and sharing love. And yeah, I see it when our whole family, maybe 36 of them, are all around and no one's got any thought for anything, but I feel incredibly wealthy. And the happy is whatever joy that is for you. So Tinorangatiratanga has been badly used in New Zealand Aotearoa as fight, our rights, you know. But in actual fact it can be a very simple thing. It's about the Treaty of Waitangi, but it can be a simple thing, and it's about an attitude of health, wealth and happiness and joy this very moment. So if we have a look at this, you know, we see nurture, and for me this is the family again, and the nurturing of the family, and the female and the male. And it doesn't have to be a colour. It can be sometimes in a relationship somebody's got to have that expertise, and this one's got to learn to let go. This one you know, and then it can be another way. But Tinorangatiratanga is any way you choose that feels okay for the nurture and love of health, wealth and happiness. And once again, you know, these pursuits, you know, we've been forced by our education system to this strive thing. But, you know, I believe our potama was about, you know, yes, he tapu, he noa, he tapu, he noa, he tapu, he noa. You know, work, rest, work, rest. You know, we still used to work with the divine day, the Ra of the day, the sun of the day, that we learnt many things early in the morning, and we were up early in the morning, but we were asleep, and we didn't have the lights on. So we've got to remember these sacred times and the Noa times. So the Noa times are those times where we're allowed to be human. And because there's such spiritual awakening in the world today, we can easily get mixed up, and we can start thinking that we are the divine. Well, we are, but I think we are vessels of the divine. And so this is why we need to rest more. Yeah. So Tinorangatiratanga is about allowing the divine to come into us. It is about nurturing Mother Earth and our planet. It is about finding the way for each and every one of us that we will have happy, healthy, wealthy. And freedom is freedom. It's however anybody sees it. But one of the things that we've done in our world is we've stopped being free. And we have to bring that freedom back, because freedom is about peace. And it's about understanding your own personal way and having it respected and acknowledged. And in terms of tikanga Māori, I believe that once again we have something to teach. Because of our tikanga, because of our kawa, because of our whakawhanaungatanga, and because of our Tinorangatiratanga. And out of many indigenous cultures, we still have active marae, our learning houses. And they're still there, and they still got the patterns, and there are carvings and oral knowledges that have been braced within the whaikorero, the whakairo and the tukutuku. And each and every one of them resembles these things that the whānau of the world is global, that we need to understand and nurture uniqueness, and that most of all we need to look to the babas and the nurture of those things. Tihei Mauriwa.